doing?
Hi, Kofi. How are you? It's
good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. First of all, I'm happy that you are going to be here in Abu Dhabi for the second time. I've met you the last time, and you are such a nice guy. And let's start. Let's start the question with you are coming back to the second time in Abu Dhabi. How was your first visit?
Oh, the first visit was awesome, man. It's one of the tours that I constantly tell people about. Just because the people were great. You know, the people were so friendly there. We were there for 3 days. Again, we'll be there for 3 days, and we got to do all different types of things, like throughout the city. So it wasn't like we just normally when we go to a show, we go to a tour, we're in and out. But Abu Dhabi is very special for us because we spent 3 nights in the same place, and we're able to kind of take advantage of everything that's going on around us.
That's awesome. Let's start with the line of the question. Some of it is from our Facebook page. The first one is you started with a Jamaican accent, and how do you feel about dropping it, and how did this benefit your career moving forward? Do you think that if you would have stuck to the Jamaican accent and your gimmick before would have been not as great as your career now?
Well, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? I am glad things kind of happened the way that they did because, you know, WWE characters are all about character development. So you have to have some kind of story within your character, some kind of development. If you look at the greats, if you look at John Cena, you see that he started off, you know, rapping, and now he's John Cena. He's one of the biggest stars in the company today. The Rock started off as Rocky Maivia, you know, and now he's The Rock, and he's doing movies and everything now. So there's an element of character development that is very necessary for your for just the history of your character, providing some kind of substance. So I don't know what would have happened if I were to stay with the Jamaican character, but I am glad that it did happen the way that it did, because it gives me an element, a layer of you know, just interest, I guess, to my character. So no regrets whatsoever.
Perfect. You have a degree in communication from Boston University. And how did you end up there? Yes, Boston College. Yes. So how did you turn up to be a WWE wrestler? I mean, this question is kind of tricky because I want to know what was your family's reaction.
Yeah. Well, initially, they were kind of shocked. They didn't know what wrestling was all about. When I first told them that I was going to pursue my career, you know, I was wrestling at little venues in Boston where you'd have like 15 to 20 people coming to a show, and I just graduated from college. So imagine my parents, who had just pretty much paid for it. They're wondering what I'm doing with my career. But now that they see how big WWE is, they're my biggest fans and biggest supporters. So it's I kind of had to you know, rebel against what they wanted, because I knew what the big picture was. And now they see it too, so everybody's happy.
That's good to know. Who is your idol in the WWE or in wrestling in general?
For me, probably Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was a guy who was always, you know, the small guy on TV and the underdog. Growing up, I was always very small. In high school, I weighed under 100 pounds, and I was always told that I was never going to be a WWE superstar because I wasn't big enough. And I'd look on TV, and I'd see Rey Mysterio on there winning championships. So he made me believe that it was actually possible for me to be in the WWE. So, yes, very, very thankful for him being on for me and paving the way.
That's awesome. If you have any, who's your best friend in WWE within the locker room?
Well, it's hard to put a finger on it, but CM Punk and myself are very good friends. Hornswoggle, and myself are really good friends. Kurt Hawkins, Tyson Kidd. I mean, there's so many of us that kind of came up together through the system. And then Punk is kind of a guy who took me under his wing when I first came up. You know, so we've always been pretty tight.
So he's so he's the go-to guy.
Good friends.
So is he the go-to guy when you have a problem or have something that is bothering you or something?
Oh yeah, sure. I can talk to Punk about anything. We're real good friends.
That's cool. You are a very nice guy. I've met you in person and I've seen your character on TV. And being a heel, I mean, do you want to be one now in WWE? Do you think of changing your character?
Well, I always tell people it's kind of up to the crowd. You know, I come out and I do a lot of things that are very entertaining. So people will always cheer to see acrobatic flips and this and that. But if I were to come out and they were to start booing me, then I would automatically be the bad guy. You know what I mean? So I would love to give it a shot. I mean, you know, it's definitely, like I said, going back to adding a layer of depth to your character. I think when people go from being good guys to bad guys and bad guys to good guys, it definitely adds a layer. So who knows? I have no idea what the future holds. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
So, which type of heel would you like to be if you are turning to one? Is it like the Steve Austin type of heel, or is it like the Mankind? Like what type of heel would you want to be?
You know, I always used to like watching like Arn Anderson. You know, he was very he could talk, but he was very mean in the ring. When you saw him, he was one of those guys who you didn't want to mess with, you know? I don't know what kind of heel I would be, but I know for sure that Arn Anderson, you know, Ric Flair, those are guys who I used to love watching as bad guys growing up.
That's very nice. I would like you to finally give us a message to our fans on ADMC Sport, and it's all on you now.
Yes, absolutely. Everybody out there, like, we're going to be there the 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're looking so forward to seeing everybody. Abu Dhabi is a great place for us to go to because the people are so great. So come out to the show, enjoy the show, come see your favorite WWE superstars, myself, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, The Miz, The Shield, Real Americans. Everybody's going to be there, and we're looking forward to putting on a great show for you guys, so you don't want to miss it.
Thank you, Kofi.
Right on, thank you.
It was great talking to you.